Hello, I am here with an Azure order and an Aldi grocery haul. Plus, in this same video, I'm also going to attach my butcher box order that I've already recorded a couple days ago, but I'm just gonna put it all in one video for one posting. I haven't posted in a while. If you watched any of my previous videos, you know that we had to fairly unexpectedly sell our home and move. We're in a temporary month-to-month rental right now as we look for our new permanent home. So we've kind of been just flying by the seat of our pants, and life has been crazy, and there's a lot of grace, and I'm not doing big Azure hauls because we've been trying to eat out of our stockpile for financial reasons. Renting month to month is really expensive. Renting is just really expensive in general. And we're going to be getting into a house that is significantly more expensive than the home we were in. But we did not have a choice. We had to move. We were in an HOA that decided my husband couldn't park his work vehicle there anymore, and he is required to have it for his job as he works on call. So, long story short, in the matter of June to September, so about 3 months' time, we had to list our house, sell it, move, and now we're in a rental. So, it's a very small Azure order, and I have been trying to only spend about $100 a week on groceries. This month we did go over, but we did buy something that wasn't a grocery item, and while I can make $100 work, it was a little tight, and I think that's just the way that the world is right now, and so I did spend a little more than $100, and you'll see that in my Aldi order. So, I'm going to start with my Azure order, and if you're unfamiliar with what Azure is, it is basically a bulk food or not bulk food. Roland, I'll get you some water. Just a second. My dog needs water. A bulk food or non-bulk food, as you'll see here. I didn't buy a ton in bulk. I bought some single items and some bulk items, but you order it online, and then you go to a local drop once a month. Typically, I think if you're a little closer to them, it might be more often. But you order what you want. A truck comes. Mine is a drop site, so they unload the truck. They store our items for us at a coffee shop, but most drops you go help unload the truck and take your items that same day. So before I get into the haul, I'm gonna get my dog some water because he's scratching at his bowl, and then I will show you what I got from Azure first, and then we'll get into the Aldi haul. You're gonna hear my dog drinking in the background. I've got two big dogs and they're loud. All right, so for Azure, I'm just gonna go down the list of my shipping labels so I can tell you all the pricing. The first thing is a recap mason jar pour lid. So this is a made in the USA, BPA free, stain resistant, dishwasher safe, freezer safe lid that fits on top of a mason jar. This was $5.76. And oops, I dropped a piece. There's the silicone thing. So anyways, it'll fit on top of a wide mouth. Yeah, that's a wide mouth. A wide mouth mason jar, and then you can use it for pouring. Normally, when I'm doing normal grocery shopping, I buy non-homogenized milk. Right now, I'm just buying cheap milk from Aldi because budget. But typically, I buy non-homogenized milk, and it has the clumps of cream lying in it. And so I will shake it and then strain it, and then I'll put it into a mason jar so my family, they get really creeped out by the lumps. So then we put it in a mason jar, which we've just been pouring into cups. This will make it significantly easier, especially for my autistic son. Excuse me. I ate an almond and little pieces are stuck in my throat. Will make it easier for him to pour. So we got that for $5.76. And then the next thing is, oh, you know what? I'm missing something. I am going to have to I'm going to grab a pen. I'm going to have to reach out to Azure because I'm supposed to have a carry loop wide mouth lid. I did not check my order very well. Okay, the next thing, which I've already sorted through, and I gave some to my mom and my sister's family, but I got 20 pounds of organic pears. So I will buy the 20-pound boxes and I'll share them with our family just because it's such a good deal for organic produce. So it was $33.50 for 20 pounds of organic pears. These are the Bartlett variety, and they came in really, really great shape. A few of them had a few soft spots that they just needed to get eaten first, but nothing that would even be worth contacting Azure. However, should you ever receive produce that is in not good shape, unless they specifically told you that your state is excluded, contact them right away, let them know, and they will credit you, which I actually had a credit of $16.71 from peaches that I got last month. Half of the box arrived moldy, so they credited me for half of the box. So, but these pears were in perfect shape, nothing to contact Azure about whatsoever, $33.50. And then the next thing is 3 12-ounce boxes of the einkorn pasta. And it is the Jovial brand. And this was $11.53 for 3 boxes of them. We don't need a lot of pasta. I have a lot in my pantry, but we were completely out of the penne pasta. And this is the kind that my daughter likes best when we have like spaghetti. So I went ahead and picked up 3 boxes of those for $11.53. Then the next thing is a 3-pack of the E-Cloth wash up pads. So I got 3 of them for $9.68. And these are machine washable, so you can use them and then throw them in your wash machine and then use them again. They've got like a little bit more of a coarse side for scrubbing and then a softer side for things that you can't use something coarse on. I purchased one of these in the past to give them a try, and we really liked it. I did eventually toss it just because over time they kind of just get yucky, and despite washing them, you know, but it's still, you can use this for significantly longer than a traditional sponge. So I got 3 of those for $9.68. And then the next thing I got is just this tiny little whisk. This was 48 cents. I have no idea what I'm going to use it for, but I was like, that's adorable, and I'm sure we will come up with some use for it. I'm thinking like coffee or hot chocolate in your cup. And this, again, 48 cents. It's the Norpro brand. And then I ordered a stainless steel baster that did not come, so I did not get charged for that. And then I ordered 2 different spatulas. One is a 10-inch, and then one is a 7-inch, 7.5-inch. These are stainless steel with wood handle, Norpro brand spatulas. The bigger one was $5.95, and the smaller one was $4.70. And I just feel like I'm always looking for smaller spatulas that can fit into like a brownie pan or like a carrot cake bar or banana bar or something like that pan. And so these are perfect for that. Okay, and then the next thing that I ordered that did not come was 18 pounds of organic plums. They sold out before my order shipped, so I didn't get that. And then I got a stainless steel E-Cloth, and this was $6.53. And this is kind of, they're supposed to be like whatever that MLM is. I can't remember the name of it, but like their version, like an off-brand version or like a store-bought version. Trying to open up this. So it is, yeah, just like an E-Cloth for stainless steel. And in this rental, there's a lot of stainless steel, and it's driving me crazy, all of the handprints on them. So you just get it wet and you wipe things down. It just says, wet it, wring it, and wipe whatever needs cleaning. The stainless steel cloth is particularly good on all kinds of stainless steel. So I thought that I would give that one a try, and I don't know what appliances will be like in our new home. God knows. I don't know, but God knows. So, and then the last thing I got, I am not missing anything. I read it wrong. Disregard. The way it's showing on here is kind of confusing, and so I see what I did here. So, yeah, anyways, I messed up. I'm not missing anything, so I don't need to contact Azure. The last thing I got is the other one is $5.73. This one was $5.76. The description is really long, so it's multiple lines, so I was reading it as part of the next thing. Anyways, this is a recap sprayer. So for the top of a mason jar to make it a spray bottle, I'm very excited about that. I use a lot of Melaleuca products, and you put them in plastic bottles, but I like the idea of being able to have some spray bottles for glass things. So it just comes with all of the pieces to assemble and put into your mason jar, and then I assume you could cut it to size if you needed to. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't looked through it. It actually tells you how to make an all-natural cleaner on there as well. But anyways, I just thought this would be something nice to have, so I thought I would pick that up. So in total, before shipping, my subtotal was $83.86. I was charged $7.13 in shipping. It is an 8.5% shipping fee of your total, not by weight, but by price. And then, so before it was $90.99. I had a total shipping weight of 24.19625 pounds. And then I had a $16.71 credit because of my peaches. So I spent a total of $74.28 on what I got. As I said, not a lot. My orders are going to be small right now because I'm just not bulk buying, because I'm trying to go through the food we have, because moving bulk food is no fun. And then you always get an Azure order for the next month. So this is a November sales flyer catalog, and so I'll look through that, see what's on sale next month, and get an order ready. So that's everything that I got for Azure. If you want to try Azure, I do have a referral link, and I will leave that below along with the ButcherBox one, which you'll hear about when I add that video to this. So if you use my Azure link, I do get a $25 credit. It doesn't cost you anything extra. So if you've never used Azure and you want to help a family out, you can use my code. If you don't want to use my code, that's fine. You can go totally sign up for Azure without using someone's referral code. You go through the referral code, I get a $25 credit, and you also will get a code that you can share with people for a $25 credit. It's a one-time thing. I don't get paid continuously, so just a nice way to help a family. If you're looking to help a family, find someone you like and use their Azure code. Anyways, so that's the Azure order. I'm gonna get this stuff off the counter, and then I'm gonna get out my Aldi order. I'll show you, or Aldi, what we shopped for. I'll show you how we went over budget, about $30. And but 15 of it was non-food item, and then there were a few things we wanted to stock up on because they're seasonal items and we know that they'll be gone. And so we did go over, and that's okay. I'm just offering grace, and that's fine. We did go to Sam's Club yesterday, so we also spent money there. But again, it was just some stock up things that I'm like, you know what? That's fine. As long as we're not spending outrageously. $100 a week is a little tight, especially in today's economy. So we're just grace and minimal spending when we can. So let me clean this up, and then I'll get to my Aldi order. You don't want to hang out for the whole entire Aldi haul. I will just do a really quick overview before I go like in depth. But this is one of the non-food items, a 25-foot spider web. But this is just a very quick overview. I do have three things from Target there on the end of the counter that I'll go over. But if you just want to really quickly see what we got, that's it. And now I'm going to get into the pricing with my receipt and go over everything I got. So I can set this down. This is a 25-foot spider web and spider. We won't even be able to use this year in our rental, but we're putting it away for next year. My husband really wanted it, and it was $14.99. And who knows if Aldi's going to have it next year. So we did get this. So this is half of what we went over that $100. Half of that was this for $15. So we did get that. Then the next, I'm just going to go down my list or my receipt. So I got 2 bags of frozen broccoli. These were each $1.89. So $3.78 for 2 of them. We really don't have a lot of frozen veggies right now, so I wanted to get a few to put in my freezer. Next is a bag of chicken fries. Typically we don't eat a lot of processed foods. However, we are in a season right now, and so some things are homemade and some things are store-bought and some things are processed, and that's okay. So we picked up these chicken fries just for a quick, easy dinner or meal when we need it. This is $5.49. If you've had these, let me know. We do get the Tyson ones sometimes, and we think they're good, so we'll give that one a try. And then a Asian Blends veggie, $2.35, and I will show you why we got these. got that. And then next thing is a package of egg rolls. And you can see we have a theme going here. So this is a 4-pack, and this was $2.95. Again, we've never had these before, but if you've had them and you think they're delicious or you think they're gross, let me know. We'll give them a try. So you can tell we've got an Asian themed dinner coming up at some point. And then the next thing, and this is partially why we went over too, because this is a seasonal item and I know they're going to be gone very quick. And they had a bunch while we were there. So I grew up eating the Christmas trees and the snowmen. And if you had those, let me know below. But the little ice cream treats, this one is on a popsicle stick. These were just like in little white packages, but these were $2.39 each, and we got 5 of them. There's 4 in each one. It is a like vanilla and strawberry and chocolate ice cream treat, and it was just like nostalgic for me because I missed the ice cream treats that I had as a kid, the Christmas trees and the snowmen. So we did get 5 of these, so that was $11.95. So right there with that spider kind of is sent us over, but that's okay. Next is these, and this is what we're gonna try with orange chicken. I usually use the butcher box chicken, but I've heard people really like these. These are the honey battered breast tenders, and they totally remind me of when I was a kid and we would go to a Chinese buffet. They'd have this kind of chicken with like the sweet and sour sauce on the side that you would ladle out and put on there. So we are gonna try that with my homemade sweet and sour sauce at some point with these. This is $5.29 for that bag. All right, and then next is I got 2 things of their whole organic milk for $3.79, so $7.58 for each of them, and I'm sorry, $7.58 for 2 of them. So like I said, I usually get non-homogenized milk because it is better for you, but seasons and money. So we're getting this milk right now. I got 2 of those. And then we got a chocolate milk. My son loves chocolate milk. So 99 cents, which I think this came down in price. I think it was like $1.29 last week. So 99 cents for chocolate milk. Then I got a lemonade. And that's just their Nature's Nectar Homestyle lemonade. This was $1.90. Yeah, $1.99. And then we got cream cheese. We've got my camera's shaking. The floor here vibrates a ton. And so every step, everything kind of shakes. It's an older home. Cream cheese. And this is $1.39 for cream cheese. I do usually buy the big containers at Costco, but again, just trying to spend minimal, so I'm just buying them one at a time. And then we got cheese, and normally I would only buy 1 of these a week, but because they were on sale for $1.90 now, they said they were on sale for $1.99 and they ran up at $2.35. That's a really big bummer. I wasn't paying attention. Well, I went to buy 4 of them, but oh well. The Colby Jack cheese slices, they use these on sandwiches. So I guess I got 4 of them for $2.35 each, so $9.40. I only got 4 of them because they said they were $1.99 on the shelf. Oh well. Can't do anything about it now. Then I got 2 seedless cucumbers, and these cucumbers were 95 cents each, so $1.90 for 2 cucumbers. Just a cheap veggie for fresh eating. And then a bag of sweet peppers for $3.19. My daughter has to eat dinner at dance often, and so we pack a lot of like veggies and things like that for her. And then a bag of avocados, and this is $2.39 for a bag of avocados. I like these ones because they're not huge, and I love avocado toast with eggs in the morning, and you'll see the bread that I've been putting it on here in just a minute. $2.39 for the avocados. Next is some cereal. We don't buy a ton of cereal, but my daughter wanted to try this pumpkin spice Special K cereal. This was, where is it? $3.98. I think that's kind of a ripoff, but sometimes you have to say yes. And then my son wanted to pick one out, and he got the Reese's Puff Bats. And this one was $3.68. Usually if I'm gonna buy cereal, I'll buy like the Aldi brand, because I actually like that it also doesn't have artificial colors in it or anything, but that's okay. Then next is some Oreo, or like their brand of Oreos, $2.65. And then got 2 things of, this looked really good, this organic maple butter. And these were $6.99 each, but it is literally just pure organic maple syrup. And it's like a spreadable, like, spread. And so we got 2 of those just because, again, seasonal item. And then next I got 2 of their caramel dip, because I like their caramel dip because it doesn't have high fructose corn syrup in it. Most of them do. No caramel is like great for you, but it does have a fairly long shelf life, so I try to stock up on theirs when it comes out. Plus it's cheaper than anywhere else, so $3.49 each for that, so $6.98. And then we got this Halloween pasta to try for Halloween. This was $2.69. It doesn't have any artificial dyes or anything. It's colored with tomato powder and black carrot powder, so I thought that would be a fun treat for Halloween. Then we got a package of deli rolls, and we're doing a lot of sandwiches right now, and this has kind of been the preferred bread for sandwiches, $2.39. Then we got 2 kinds of these sourdough loaves, and they were each $3.49. I got the everything one, and this is what I'll use for my toast in the morning with the avocado and the egg. And then we got just a regular one, and I've been using this for like garlic toast or anything like that, sandwiches. So those are each $3.49. It's very good, and the ingredients are minimal in the sourdough from Aldi. So if you're looking for a good store-bought bread that's reasonable, that's good. We're getting into hot chocolate season, which is why we also needed more milk than I've been buying. Mini marshmallows, $1.09 for hot chocolate. Then I got a pineapple. These were $1.99. And then some orange juice, which orange juice is outrageously expensive now. I didn't realize how expensive it's gotten. This is $5.39. And then we got a thing of bananas, and these were 72 cents a pound, so $1.99 is what I paid for this. And then the couple things that we got at Target that I said I would just quickly show you were some lunch meat, turkey and ham. Usually I have been buying the big ham as well, but they were out of it. I just didn't order pickup. So I got a ham and a turkey, and then just one of my coffee drinks to have in the fridge. So that's everything that I got at Aldi. The total at Aldi was $132.92. So like I said, we went over about $32, but it was partially that spider web and those ice cream treats. So that's that. That is my entire Aldi haul, and now I'm gonna put it all away and we're gonna eat. Oh, it has been a long time since I've done a video because we're in this weird like rental situation, and so I'm not buying a ton of groceries, not having big Azure hauls and things like that. But I did get a butcher box shipment because they had pumpkin spice bacon that I wanted to make sure that I took advantage of. So I went ahead and placed a butcher box order. So I'm going to show you everything that I got. I will first flip it around really quickly, show you everything, and then I will show you each individual item. And then I also have a code for you for $50 off your first purchase. So I will share that in the description. You can use that code and get $50 off your first butcher box purchase. And we've been really happy with Butcher Box, so let me show you what I got. Very quick overview before I show you all of the individual items. Let's start with each individual item. So the Butcher Box chicken strips are super good. These are really great for quick, easy meals. I use them when I make sweet and sour chicken or orange chicken, or just, you know, having them this way. We've made chicken sandwiches with them before. They're very delicious. These are 1.5 pound bags. I got 3 of them. So it used to be that you couldn't actually add these as one of your cuts of meat, but now you can. So that's what one of them was. And then at some point they had a few pay X amount, you'll get a bag of them in every single order for the whole year. So every box that I ordered, I got a bag. And then the final bag was, they had a sale for them, like an individual bag on sale. So I went ahead and got one more of those. So 3 bags. We typically use about a bag and a half now when I use it for making like sweet and sour chicken because my kids are getting older. So this lasts about 2 meals, give or take. Then when I signed up, they didn't have the $50 off deal, but they did have free ground beef for the life of your membership. So every order that I place, I get a 2-pack of ground beef, and we've been really happy with the ground beef. I typically don't order ground beef from them because I do get the Melaleuca meat box as well, and so I get a lot of beef in there. And I've also ordered cases of meat from Azure for the ground beef. So ground beef is just not a place that I want to spend my butcher box money on because there's so many other great options. But the ground beef is very good. It is 100% grass-fed, grass-finished, and they are 1-pound packages. And so if you were to choose this, I think for your cut, I think it's two things, where like a cut of chicken is 1 bag of chicken. Then I got some chicken drumsticks. So there's 4 to 6 drumsticks in each of this package. And this is 5 pounds of chicken drumsticks. So these were on sale. I can't remember what the sale was, but that's why I added them, was it was a sale that was going on. And then there was the chicken breast. I may have picked this for my cut of meat. I cannot remember if it was that or a sale. I feel like I probably picked it for a cut of meat. So it comes in a 3-pack, just like the drummies. This one is 3.15 pounds, so each one's approximately 1 pound. They vary. Sometimes they're butcher box, sometimes they're farmer focus. I love when they're farmer focus. That's my favorite, but still good chicken breast. Then I went ahead and picked up another pork tenderloin. This is just shy of 1 pound. The reason why I did that is I actually got one of these in a different order. Didn't really think through how small it would be, and I'm like, this would never be enough for my family. So I wanted to get another one, so now I can make 2 pork tenderloins. And again, I can't remember if this was an add-on or if it was part of my cuts. So I think I have the 6th cut. So I'm trying to think, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm guessing this was a cut. Then another thing that I believe was a cut is a pork sirloin roast. There we go. This is 2.38 pounds. This is got a lot of frost on it. So they are Whole30 approved. They are vegetarian fed, family farms. So I got this. I don't know if this is different than any other type of pork roast that I've cooked before. I don't do a ton of pork, but I thought this looked good, and I could make maybe some Cubans or something like that with that meat, where I feel like this is something you want to eat just as the tenderloin versus like a tougher cut of meat that you'd let cook all day in the slow cooker. So I got that, and then I got 2 of these. So these are their ground turkey. Super delicious. We absolutely love the ground turkey. I actually like this when I make spaghetti, or I will cook it with Italian seasonings for sausage for homemade pizzas. You can do like a breakfast sausage. So each of these are 1 pound packages. So 2 pounds count as 1 cut, and I got 2 of these, so 4 total. In my last one, my last butcher box haul, I got a ton of turkey because I was totally out for a long time, and I was definitely sad to not have that. And next is 3 things of their regular bacon. So one of these is that same thing where I paid X amount of dollars and then I get a thing of bacon. I think it's either for a year or for the life of my membership. I can't remember. They have all these random sales that pop up. And then they had sales on bacon, so I just got 2 more. So 3 packages of bacon. It is uncured bacon. It's very good. Typically we have to make 2 of those packages. Sometimes I'll just make all 3 and keep it in the fridge, or you can wrap it in wax paper and then take out what you need and microwave it, or throw it on the stove for a couple of seconds, kind of like the pre-cooked bacon you buy at the store, but homemade and nitrate free. Then This was a special buy that they had. I normally wouldn't buy these because I think they're too expensive, but they were on sale for $9 for this whole package of them. So 8 egg bites, but this would be like really only 4 meals. But they are egg bites with uncured bacon, and I thought we would give them a try just for my husband for a quick, easy breakfast in the morning. Otherwise, full price, I would not have paid for that, but for the sale, I thought it was good. Then the final thing that I got that I am most excited about is the pumpkin spice bacon. There are 6 of these packages. They're a little smaller than what I thought they were. I know I read the ounces, but let's see, what is this? So this says it's 10 ounces, and I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so the other bacon, let me see if I can separate them. I can't. So this is 10 ounces, and this is 10 ounces. So I just expected it to be this size, but I guess we're getting the same weight, 10 ounces. These are just thicker cut of bacon. So I got 6 of these. I'm going to give 2 to my mom, and we're going to keep 4 of them for us. I kind of wish I would have got more. I have a feeling we're going to love it. But it is pork belly, spices, salt, brown sugar, celery powder, sugar, and pumpkin powder. So I thought that sounded really, really good. And like that's sweet and meat kind of thing. So I thought that sounded really good, and there's no nitrates or anything like that added to it. So I got 6 of these. So that is what I got in my butcher box. Now I'm going to put it away. We have a pretty empty freezer here because we couldn't have our freezer for a little while. They were redoing the floor in the rental that we're in. And so I didn't have my freezer, and we finally have it back, and it's pretty empty, so I can go fill it up with all of these goodies. So again, if you want to try ButcherBox, get $50 off. Check out the description. You can use my code, get yourself $50 off. It's super easy to skip if you decide I'm not ready to get more meat. I do it all the time. I never get it as often as they say. Typically, I will add on as many good deals as I can, and then it'll be like, oh, it has to be shipped before this date to be able to get this deal, and then there's a fly. I'll go ahead and ship it then. But we've been really happy with it. If I've ever had any issues, you can see that fly flying around. They've been really good about resolving them. Every once in a while a package comes open because of the shipping or whatever it might be. They've been really good about crediting or adding it on to my next order. So definitely try them out. Get yourself some good meat, and I will see you on the next one. Have a good one.